Welcome to Bituin's Tales. I am Bituin, your guide and storyteller. Have you ever wondered about the deep bonds that exist between a parent and a child? The struggles, the misunderstandings, and the ultimate quest for connection? In this tale, we delve into the hardships faced by a father trying to provide for his daughter, and the yearning of a young girl for a life she believes she deserves. Join me in witnessing a story that will tug at your heartstrings, and leave you with a renewed appreciation for the precious connections we share. In a close-knit small town, there resided a dedicated and hard-working single father named Daniel, who poured his heart and soul into caring for his teenage daughter, Michaela. Daniel's days were filled with long hours of work, often taking on multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Despite their financial struggles, Daniel managed to provide the essentials for their modest life. Meanwhile, Michaela, like any teenager, yearned for the finer things in life. She couldn't help but notice the extravagant lifestyles of her wealthy friends, who flaunted the latest gadgets, designer clothes, and lavish vacations. This stark contrast fueled a growing discontent within Michaela, as she couldn't understand why her father couldn't provide her with the same luxuries. Each day, Michaela's resentment towards her father grew, and she began to blame him for not being able to fulfill her materialistic desires. The pressure from her peers and the constant comparisons left her feeling frustrated and deprived. It seemed as though the more Michaela focused on what she didn't have, the further apart she and her father drifted. Michaela's resentment clouded her judgment, leading her down a perilous path. In search of the validation and material possessions she felt she deserved, she made choices that only brought her temporary pleasure but long-lasting consequences. She ventured into a world of indulgence, seeking solace in the wrong places, unaware of the toll it was taking on her own well-being. Michaela's father silently endured, absorbing the weight of his daughter's dissatisfaction. He shielded Michaela from the harsh realities of their financial struggles, sacrificing his own needs to ensure his daughter's happiness. But the sacrifices went unnoticed, overshadowed by the allure of materialism. Their once close bond eroded, replaced by bitter arguments and an unspoken tension. The laughter and shared moments of joy became distant memories. Yet, amidst the turmoil, the father's love never wavered. Every night, he prayed for a change of heart in his beloved child, hoping that one day, Michaela would see the truth buried beneath her desires. Little did Michaela know that his father harbored a secret, a devastating illness that he chose to conceal. He shielded Michaela from the truth, unwilling to burden his daughter with additional worries amidst their strained relationship. The weight of his own mortality added to the heavy burden he already carried. It was on a fateful Father's Day that the turning point arrived. Michaela woke up to a loud thud from the living room. She found her father unconscious on the floor. She had to rush him to the hospital. After several hours of waiting, Michaela wandered through the hospital corridors. She accidentally crossed paths with a little boy holding a carefully wrapped gift for his own father. The boy's innocent gesture struck a chord within Michaela, triggering a flood of emotions and a deep realization of her own shortcomings. Michaela hurriedly turned towards the direction of her father's room, and as she did, Michaela caught a glimpse of the calendar in the nurse's station. The date caught her eye, and she realized it was his own father's birthday on that day too. Michaela finally understood the significance of this synchronicity. She realized the depth of her father's sacrifices. In that moment, the weight of Michaela's own choices crashed upon her. She realized the missed opportunities to connect with her father, the moments she took for granted, and the hurtful words she uttered in anger. Now, faced with the uncertainty of her father's condition, she wished for a chance to make amends, to express her love and gratitude. But as the seconds ticked by, Daniel remained motionless, her eyes closed. As Michaela found the courage to approach her father to ask for forgiveness, Daniel's eyes slowly opened. Their gaze met, and time seemed to stand still. Michaela's heart raced, hoping for a response. But just as the weight of uncertainty began to bear down, a single tear escaped Daniel's eye, sliding down his weathered cheek. Michaela's breath caught in her throat. In that moment, with a faint smile, as if surrendering to a peaceful slumber, Daniel closed his eyes once more. The room filled with a heavy silence, broken only by the sound of the hospital equipment. And so, my dear viewers, in the midst of our fast-paced lives and pursuit of worldly possessions, we often forget the true treasures that surround us. This emotional story reminds us of the unbreakable bond between a father and his daughter, and the sacrifices made in the name of love. It's a poignant reminder that material wealth can never replace the priceless gift of family. We've all experienced moments of longing for what others have, whether it's the latest gadgets, trendy clothes, or extravagant vacations. But it's crucial to remember that true happiness lies not in the accumulation of things, but in the relationships we nurture and the love we share. This story serves as a mirror, reflecting our own lives and urging us to reevaluate our priorities. Take a moment to think about the sacrifices your loved ones have made for you, the untold hours they've spent working and supporting you, and the unconditional love they've given. Are we truly appreciating and cherishing them? I challenge you, right here, right now, to pick up your phone and call that special someone you've been meaning to reach out to. Let them know how much they mean to you, how deeply you appreciate them. Don't let another moment slip away, for time waits for no one. The impact of a simple phone call can be immeasurable, mending fences, healing wounds, and nurturing the bonds that connect us. Let this heartfelt tale inspire you to mend broken relationships, express gratitude, and prioritize the love and connection that enrich our lives. It's a gentle reminder to look beyond material desires, and focus on what truly matters. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments section below. How have you shown appreciation to your loved ones? Have you prioritized the power of love in your life? Let's engage in a heartfelt conversation, and inspire each other to cherish the ones who matter most. Thank you for joining me on this emotional journey. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bituin's Tales. Remember, life is fleeting, but the impact of our actions and words can last a lifetime. Let's choose love, understanding, and gratitude. May you find the courage to cherish the ones you hold dear, and discover the beauty of unconditional love. Until next time, this is Bituin saying, see you on the next tale.